Chat wanted daily lesson on narcissism link, so here is one. Pay attention, Mr. Force. Wanna become famous? My followers, primes, and views on bigfollows.com. bigfollows.com.
Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking base. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are you all doing on this most beautiful of Saturday mornings? We good, chillin'? Good. Wild as mouse, yes sir. Yes sir. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Sunday morning. Well, not here it ain't. Not here it ain't. Good to hear though, good to hear. France is not mute yet.
Hey, Mr. Prostatism. Did you know that if you constantly need to take a bathroom break within 6 hours, you may have an enlarged prostate? 65% of men by the age of 60 have it. Please check it.
By the age of 60? Do I look 60, mate? I just drink a shit ton of water, man. Alright? I drink the majority of my water, 80% of my daily water intake during my stream. It's the only time I can remember. So it has become routine. A routine. Also, I don't know what the fuck you mean.
I can't wait to watch Forsen, my favorite variety streamer. I love watching him because he plays variety of games on his stream. I can't wait to see the variety of games he has planned for today. Clueless.
Clueless. Yes. What a mess. Let's see, we got some Subbaronis, we got some re-Subbaronis. We're starting off with a two-year Golden E anniversary sub. I can't believe it. It's Mr. Travelton. Thank you, man. He says pointless. Pointless. Thank you, sir. Monkey returns, Maxim Beans, Juna, Tekagoni, Karazini, 4 years in a row. He says sad E. Saddest of E's. Morrison, adorable Zevi with Prime Sub. Budovsky, very good, 5 years, says Forsen. Forsen, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you very much. KDST as well, M2Sad. Welcome back. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting that is happening in the world today? Putin said he's sorry that Russia shot down Azerbaijan airplane where 30 plus people died. We're sorry. Classic. I don't know shit about that, but that just reminded me of the South Park skit. Elon Musk pissed off all MAGA tards. First gain their trust, then fuck them
Hello,
in the ass.
Mr. Force. Your title keeps saying games and shit, but all I could see as of lately is a shitty player playing a shitty game on a shitty era. Please clarify.
That's the game. Your dono is the shit. Not in the sense that, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, very good. Thank you for the news.
No further links.
No further links, it says. I haven't even looked. What do you think? Doesn't look overcrowded. I think it's fine for now. Hey. Okay, that should be good. Alright. H1B visa take? I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means, man. I have zero idea. But I say we check out some Linkos. Wait, let me fix this. Okay. I mean, you guys are Europors, right? You guys are Europors. Maybe, you know, Australian, whatever, right? Why are you so heavily fucking invested in NA politics? Alright. In the spirit of a doctor, get a life, you chubby cheek, wannabe punks, alright? Because it's fun. My god. This is why you are depressed, man.
Hello,
Because you think
Forsen.
this is fun.
You clarified you didn't have enough links. So here is a link.
Who cares about NA? Who the hell cares, man? Let's see here. I care about whatever this is.
So hi, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and I'm here to bust some myths and tell you what it's all about from a narcissist perspective. So my name is Lee Hammock. I have been clinically diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. I am 37 years old. I've built a platform of over 2 million people on social media by,
Hello,
discussing the
Mr.
narcissistic
Force.
personality disorder.
I've noticed you didn't say no more links. So it's time
I
to
haven't.
waste $20.
No further
Anyways,
links.
I hope your mouse is charged today and you've written down a few new excuses before stream, just in case.
I haven't.
Disorder, the traits that come along with it, helping people understand it from the perspective of someone who's actually diagnosed with it, as opposed to just getting information just from all over the internet or whatever. Because there's a lot of conflicting things out there about narcissism. So I feel like the best source
He's not a real narcissist. A narcissist would never admit to being a narcissist.
sometimes, not all the time, is coming directly from a person diagnosed with it.
Okay, so we've all heard the word
I just got a
narcissist
food
lot
delivery
lately.
even
Lindsay,
though
kick
I
things
didn't order anything. I order food so often that the food delivery guy assumes it's for me. Maybe I should start making some food.
It really doesn't take long, man. Look. This is what you do. You buy some onions. You buy some minced
HAPILLY
meat.
777.
You buy some canned tomato sauce, right? One can, 500 tomato sauce, 500 grams minced meat, okay? One huge onion or two smaller onions, okay? Now, you put your water and the 500 grams of pasta, right? You put the water to start boiling. You start chopping the onions, okay? You start chopping the onions. And then you fry the onions on fairly high heat in some sunflower oil or whatever you like to use. Alright, and then when those are done, so you put in the minced meat a little bit before they're done. So you can take it out if you have a small pan. You can take out the onions, right? You put in the minced meat, alright, and then you fucking make it, what is the English word? You make it brown on the outside, not all the way through. And when it's brown on the outside, you put in tomato sauce, right? And then you keep cooking that. And by the time the pasta is done, after the water boils and the pasta is done, which pasta is usually 10 minutes and 10 minutes to have the water boil, maybe a little bit more depending on third world country or whatever, right? The stuff you have. So now you have made a meal in less than 30 minutes, right? 20 to 25 minutes. And for me, that lasts for 2 occasions because I am strong and I eat a lot, right? I eat it in 2 settings. You eat it in maybe 3 to 4 settings, which means that roughly around 7 minutes, 7 to 9 minutes per meal. If you divide it, cooking time, 7 to 9 minutes cooking time per meal. Do you realize how little that is? Alright, people take shites for longer than that. Then they gotta up their fiber intake, if that's the case. Okay? So, 7 to 9 minutes, a fucking meal you can afford to spend on cooking. Alright, no matter how depressed you are, 7 to 9 minutes is barely anything. Okay? Easy. You need to buy some food
Hey,
storing
Forsen,
containers,
I
of
didn't
course.
hear you say no more
I
links.
did though.
Here, enjoy this link.
By announcing he'd hired 2 psychologists to evaluate.
Ordering food is 2 minutes. It's not even 2 minutes, man. It's longer. You're like, I don't know.
Please shut the fuck up,
shitty
Mr.
UI.
Force.
And then you have to wait for delays and fucking. That's just madness.
Donald Trump, who diagnosed him as 10 out of 10 narcissist. That's right. You hear that? I'm 10 out of 10. I don't know what narcissist means, but if it's about me, it's gotta be good.
And there have been more than a few examples on our screens.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
What is narcissistic personality disorder?
Diagnosed NPD is when you actually go to a clinical psychologist or therapist, whoever you see for your mental health issues and things like that, when they take you through the process of, seeing if you meet the criteria to be diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder or any other cluster B personality disorders like borderline, histrionic, antisocial, and anything like that. Any kind of mental health issues and things like that. So it's different than just being called a narcissist. You actually go to therapy for, and you get diagnosed by an actual therapist with it.
What are the traits of a diagnosed narcissist?
So some of the traits of NPD are, a grandiose sense of self. Like most narcissistic people think that they are better than other people just because they are themselves. That I'm better than you because I'm me. There might not be any kind of qualification behind that.
But what if you are better than
I'm
other
better
people?
than you because I am me and you
Are
are
you still a
not.
narcissist?
A lot of times narcissistic people believe that. that way right there. Another one is delusions of grandeur, thinking that we deserve more just because of who we are as well. You know, we think we deserve to be, you know, president of the United States or of any prime minister of a country or something like that, just because we are ourselves again and things like that. You know, sensitivity to criticism. Like when you're dealing with a narcissistic person, toxic person, whatever, there's no such thing as constructive criticism. It's all criticism. You know, it all hurts. You can't correct me in any type of way without me feeling like you are attacking me personally and things like that. Those are just a few off the top of my head. I mean, there's a few more, but those are typically the ones that kind of come out first.
Hang on, that sounds like quite a few people I know.
So most people have narcissistic traits just for survival and things like that, just for perseverance and surviving in today's world. Most people are just not in just today's world, just surviving the planet Earth. Most people have narcissistic traits of just persevering and protecting themselves anyway. But the personality disorder is diagnosed. I think there's 0.5% or 1% of the population that is clinically diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. Of course, there are more narcissists out there than what is diagnosed, because most people don't go get diagnosed. Most narcissists are not going to go sit in the therapist chair and let a therapist or psychologist or whoever tell them that something is wrong with them and things like that. So there's a difference. So everybody has narcissistic traits and tendencies, but the personality disorder is different because it's pervasive. It's, you know, it's a pattern of toxic behaviors and things like that, self-destructive behaviors and things of that nature right there.
So what's the hardest thing about being a narcissist?
I feel like you're not in control. You're not in control of who you are or what you're doing. You are present of who you are. Like, you know, I'm present of who I am, but not all the time in what I'm doing or why I'm doing the things that I do. Sometimes it feels like I'm on autopilot. Like I'm here, I'm present, I can see you, like I'm talking to you right now, but sometimes it's like my body is moving by itself, my hands are moving by itself, and my mouth is speaking by itself sometimes.
Are there any benefits to being a narcissist?
So this is gonna sound crazy. I know. What are the benefits of being a narcissist is kind of like one of those questions, like, you know, how can you benefit from being a narcissist?
You can get a lot of donations about narcissism.
A narcissist, if I understand correctly, is a person who is fond of himself.
20k views, 50k plus views. Alright, it's not hard to get unless you're a fucking narcissist who thinks this all shit is about you and you don't have to follow the rules. Okay, 50k plus views. Get fucked. I had to go get a towel.
Had a feeling I might find you here.
I really believe she'd help. Say it. You told me so. I was an idiot to trust her. I went behind your back. I choose wrong every time. And because of it, I lost everyone.
You really think I needed all the guards at the Hex Gates? Sorry to say, you've grown a bit predictable.
What were you watching?
While you were gone, I saw someone.
Kate. I don't fucking care.
Spoilers. Alright. Alright. Thanks for counting.
Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you a thriller, drama film from 2009, titled Kaiji the Ultimate Gambler. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. It's a stormy night in the city when Kazutaka Hayao, wealthy socialite and president of the financial consulting firm Tei Corporation, asks his employees what gives man the ultimate power. They have many answers for him, like military power and market dominance, and Rinko Endo is scolded when she replies money, since that's too basic. The real point is what you do with it. However, Yukio Tonegawa is praised by his boss for answering that power is having the financial muscle to build your own kingdom, like a fallout shelter. He also points out that Japan is filled with hopeless young men that will serve as labor for construction. Sometime later, Kaiji Ito is going through his usual daily routine. He buys and loses at scratch-offs, spends a very boring day at his work as a cashier in a convenience store, and on his way home, he curses all the rich cars around him for being successful because they evade taxes and not because they work hard. When he kicks a Mercedes, a group of bodyguards chases him for it, and from that car also comes out Rinko, who takes him to an office to talk. A couple of years ago, Kaiji signed a loan contract to be a friend's guarantor, and since that friend has disappeared, it is now his obligation to pay the debt. To make matters worse, the original sum of 300,000 yen has now become a debt of 2 million because of interests, not to speak of the car damage he's caused. Since he can't pay that amount, Rinko offers him a deal. There's a gambling cruise he can participate in, filled with broke losers like him, and if he wins, his debt will be wiped clean. After Rinko gives him a speech on how crappy his life is and this being the only opportunity to start over, Kaiji accepts. Later in the evening, while Rinko hands in Kaiji's profile at the company mentioning she's filled her quota, Kaiji gets on board the cruise, which is indeed filled with broke losers. Yukio is the host and the one that will explain the rules of the game they'll be playing tonight. Each player is given 3 1 million yen stars with an interest of 1% per minute. If someone wins, not only will the company wipe the debt clean, they'll buy back the stars too. Players are also given 12 rock paper scissors cards that they'll use to play the game as usual. Each time they win a round, they get a star from their opponent. To win, they must use all their 12 cards and have at least 3 stars after 30 minutes. No questions are allowed, and after Yukio calls them babies, he leaves so they can start playing. All the players rush to find an opponent and Kaiji is approached by Juji Funai, a man that proposes a truce. If they play the same cards and cause a draw, they won't lose any stars and will get rid of their cards quickly, giving them an easy way out. Kaiji accepts and the game begins normally, helping both players lose their cards with no issues. But at the last minute, Funai backstabs Kaiji and scams him out of 2 stars by playing to win instead of to draw, leaving him with just 1 star and 1 card. Furious, Kaiji drops his card and punches Funai, causing him to bleed on the floor and the card as well. Security quickly separates them, but soon a new commotion begins. Funai tells everyone that Kaiji's last card is scissors so everyone would go after him for an easy star, and Kaiji retaliates by announcing Funai only has rock left. Everyone starts arguing over this possibly being a trick or not, and they're suddenly interrupted by a guard that brings Koji Ishida back into the game after he was caught trying to flush his cards down the toilet, which is against the rules. With 10 minutes left on the clock, Funai takes advantage of the moment to announce his latest idea, a reshuffle, that way nobody will know each other's cards anymore. Everyone accepts, including Kaiji, because he has a plan. Funai takes all the cards, shuffles them, then gives each player back the same amount they had before. Kaiji receives the card with the bloodstain again and decides to team up with Ishida to play against Funai on a 1-card match for 3 stars. Funai is sure he will win because he knows Kaiji's last card, but Kaiji expected this and defeats him easily. This was his plan all along. Knowing Funai would have noticed the blood mark, Kaiji took one of Ishida's cards and added blood on it to make it pass as his own stained card, tricking Funai into playing the incorrect one. After dividing Funai's stars between them so they both have 3, Kaiji and Ishida play their last cards by tying on purpose and win, or at least, that's what they think. Because while they're in the middle of celebrating as the time runs out, Ishida finds a card in his pocket he forgot about. Since Kaiji sticks to his promise of a team-up and accepts the card as his as well, both of them lose. They are taken to work deep underground in forced labor for the construction of Hayatu's kingdom. The conditions are awful, the hours are long.
Is that the yellow hell?
You know, seeing how the locals live, which is what it's all about. Thought the day was coming to an end, thought I'd be able to, you know, relax a little bit, and I've just got a message from Ricky and Steve saying they've sorted out a place for me to have my tea tonight, which is a bit of a worry.
I'll get you the special of the day. Typical Egyptian food.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot. It's a bit annoying. He's just cooking something for me. I don't know what it is. I don't like hummus that much. Hummus, couscous.
Yeah, it's the hummus you're worried
about. I just
about.
don't have that sort of stuff. It's not a meal. It's a garnish.
You're used to the cock and ball, or what?
I would have loved just chicken and chips. Just something not too challenging. I just want a meal, I'm hungry. I've never experimented that much with food. I didn't have pasta till I was about 21, 22.
Yeah.
All right.
Bah.
Brilliant. I got a bit of a taste of that at the end, and I'm sure I knew what it was. Let me just have a bit again. I'm sure I've had it before.
Okay.
Cock.
It's rubbery.
Rubbery. Chewy.
Quite beefy.
How about testicle?
That's a testicle.
Aha. And the chewy one. Penis.
Normally on a Monday night, probably have a little bit of lamb that's left over from Sunday dinner or something. And yet, you know, this Monday night, cock and bollocks, couple of eyes, bit of tongue, you know, for garnish. I never thought I'd be saying that.
It's supposed to be good for you as a male.
But why do you use everything to that degree?
We kind of eat everything. Nothing goes to waste. And besides, it's delicious.
Well, yeah, I said. Well, I didn't say delicious.
Yourself.
I didn't say delicious.
Ah.
You put words in your mouth along with other things. Hello? Hello?
Why do you call?
What?
How is it? How's the hotel?
It's Can you hear that?
What was the noise?
It's just car horns and that, constant.
Oh God!
Anyway, the hotel's pretty depressing.
We never said it was going to be all luxury. You've got to see the real Egypt, haven't you? Have you bought a little Fez yet? I'd like to see you in a Fez, I'll be honest. That was my dream.
What, the little art?
Yeah, have you bought one of them yet?
No, I wasn't planning on sort of rushing out.
Why don't you? Well, I think you've got to blend in. When in Rome.
Yeah, but I told you, when in Rome, I'm happy to go along with it. I'll eat pasta. But when in Egypt, they don't say, do they? When in Egypt, have a bollock for lunch. It's not.
Well, anyway, I've got to go because I've got to open another bottle of wine.
See you later.
All right, see you later.
Alright.
Hello again, ChatGPT. How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing just great. In fact, my wife and I are celebrating our 1-year anniversary and I'm taking her out for dinner tonight.
That's wonderful. Happy anniversary to you both. Do you have any special plans for dinner, or is it a surprise?
Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to be taking her for a fairly fancy dinner. I think it's going to cost about $200, in fact.
Sounds like you're going all out. A special dinner is a great way to celebrate such a meaningful milestone. I hope you both have a fantastic evening.
Oh, I hope so too, but there is just one thing that's getting in the way of my enjoyment.
Oh no, what's on your mind?
Well, it's just that there's this website I found called The Life You Can Save, which has a calculator. You can enter in an amount of money and choose a charity, and it will show you exactly what that money could do for someone who's in need.
Ah, I see how that could weigh on your mind. It can be tough to balance personal enjoyment with the awareness of what that money could do for others.
And it turns out that the $200 that I was going to spend on dinner, if I donated it to the Malaria Consortium, I could protect 28 children from malaria during a high-risk season.
That's a powerful realization. It's a personal decision, but perhaps you could find a balance. Maybe donate a portion of what you would have spent, or plan a less expensive evening and donate the difference.
Do you think that I have a moral obligation to spend less money on something as trivial as a dinner in order to help people from somewhere else in the world who are in need?
That's a profound question, and one that many people grapple with. The idea of moral obligation can vary greatly depending on personal values, cultural backgrounds, and ethical beliefs. Ultimately, it's about finding what aligns with your values.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you, ChatGPT, but I was just walking along as I was talking to you about this, and I've just come across a pretty horrible scene.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you okay?
Well, I'm doing fine, but there's a small child who's drowning in the pond. The good news is it seems like I can very easily wade in and save them.
If you can safely help the child, it's crucial to act quickly.
Okay, good idea. I'll act as fast as I can. The only trouble is, I'm wearing some shoes which I don't have time to take off, which cost me $200 to buy. They're pretty expensive.
In this situation, the child's safety is far more important than the shoes. It's understandable to worry about ruining something valuable, but acting quickly to save a life is the priority. Go ahead and help the child, even if it means getting your shoes wet or damaged.
But you don't understand, these shoes cost me $200, and they mean a lot to me, and there's no way that I can wade in without completely destroying them.
The cost of the shoes is significant, but it's incomparable to the value of a human life. It's a tough decision, but acting to save the child is the right thing to do.
And you're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, good news, ChatGPT. I saved the child. My shoes are ruined, but the child is going to be just fine.
That's fantastic news.
You're so right. Shoes are completely replaceable. In fact, I'm about to go and replace them right now. I'm going to do some shopping, and I found some nice shoes to replace the ones that I ruined that cost about $200.
That sounds like a good plan.
Oh, wait a second, ChatGPT. I've just remembered that $200 I could actually donate to the Malaria Consortium and protect 28 children from malaria during a high-risk season.
That's a significant point to consider. Knowing the impact that $200 can have, it makes sense to weigh your options.
Do you think, in your view, that I have a moral obligation to not buy the shoes in order to save those children's lives?
That's a profound ethical question. Many would argue that if we have the means to significantly improve or save lives without...
Sorry, ChatGPT, I don't mean to interrupt, but I want to know what you think. Do you think that I should be permitted to buy these shoes?
In my view, while it's not about permission, it's about weighing your values and priorities. It's important to find a balance between personal enjoyment and helping others.
Hold on, ChatGPT. I've just been using my computer, and it seems like it's getting attacked by hackers, and my data's being stolen by big tech. What should I do?
Sounds like you need to secure your online activity. You can do it by using a VPN, like today's sponsor, Private Internet Access.
What is private internet access?
Alright.
Yes, Tit. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Then they be just what I need to bust. Then they just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm bossing. I'm bossing. Yeah. Oh, that shit. It's all your shit. Oh, oh, yeah.
Alright, Aegis, Tyrion Winnick, Zylil and Flash DQ, welcome back, welcome.
I'm gonna play this really loud tonight to get back at our Armenian neighbors. Hey, looks like a fun party. Hey, listen, it's 2 in the morning. When is your 5-year-old gonna go to sleep?
Soon, very soon. You want weird food wrapped in weird leaves?
Yeah, look, I'm guessing there's some kind of soccer match from your home country going on, and I get that, I do, but some of us are trying to sleep. And I could almost deal with the noise, but it's the cologne. All right? I can smell it in my bed, and I live 2 houses from here. That's how powerful it is. Okay? That's how powerful it is.
You like it?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Missing that Australian guy's marriage to his catamaran.
Didgeridoo, you take this boat to be your wife? I didgeridoo. And now, if there are any spiders the size of dinner plates that object to this marriage, please speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Go get 'em, mate.
I now pronounce you man and boat.
It's about time that shit got legal.
Okay, Stewie. This is favorite Belarusian children book called Good Night Moon of Chernobyl. Good night, Chernobyl moon. Good night, radiation house. Good night, melted phone. Good night, glowing milk. Good night, bleeding grandpa's eyes. Good night, two-headed cat. Good night, nobody. Good night, blocks and blocks and blocks of nobody. The end. Next book. Everybody poops. Blood.
Now, Chris, this is Brazil before the invention of the soccer ball.
Oh, hey there. You having some car troubles, eh?
Yeah, we're trying to get to the North Pole. I don't suppose you're from AAA, are you?
Who?
AAA, you know? AAA.
Oh, AA, eh? I just came from AA.
No, not AA, AAA.
Yeah, that's what I said. AA, eh?
Oh, so you are with AAA?
Oh, no, that's AAA. I just came from AA, eh?
Huh?
Stewie, I think he's just a drunk.
Well, drunk or not, can you help us?
I can if you want to join AA, eh?
No, I'm already a member of AAA. I need help with the car.
Oh, I see. Yeah, looks like you got some water leakage. You might need a hose, eh?
Jose, Roberto, whatever. If you got some Latinos up here that can fix cars, that'd be great.
No, I mean, it looks like you need a part, eh?
Well, yeah, when it's fixed, we can celebrate, but let's deal with first things first.
Well, I can probably take you to a gas station, eh? You have cash, eh?
Well, I don't know. My name carries a little weight, but I don't see how that matters here.
Look, we don't have enough cash to fix the car, and we're kind of on our way to the North Pole.
Oh, a car won't take you there anyway. But if you like, you can take my snowmobile.
Really? You just give it to us?
Oh, sure. That's what Canadian hospitality is all about. If you like, you can have all my money and my leg.
Okay.
Why'd we take his leg?
Well, we're in their country, Brian. We have to observe their customs. Oh, damn. I say, I seem to have sewn a shoe to my hand. May I go to the nurse? Replace him! Ah! Faster!
I grew up working in the tobacco fields outside of Havana. That's where I learned to play baseball. Our mitts were made of cigars, some of them still going.
Ah, all right! Ah, all right, I caught it!
At night, I drove a cab. We all had to drive huge cars there. I was just a regular young man wearing pants that went above my belly button.
Pull your pants up.
When I was 9, my father took me to my first baseball game. Fidel Castro was there to throw out the first pitch. He was wearing the same outfit as always. Later, we would find out he had a fashion disease known as chronic fatigue syndrome. We would write more jokes about him, but our dumb writers only know what he looks like.
Strike!
We all worshipped Che Guevara, although none of us really knew what side he was on.
Thank you.
But we knew he'd make a great poster in college dorm rooms someday.
These are delicious. What's the secret ingredient?
Spoogizicum.
Oh, ew.
What? Oh, you thought, no. Spoogizicum. It's a sugar substitute from the Czech Republic. That's right, spoogizicum. Zdravostnyozhny. Like my 14th century ancestor, King of Denmark, Griffin. More wine, more women, more table. I'm having a heart attack. Is anyone at the table a doctor?
I am.
Come here, hurry, run!
But the very far away doctor...
Did you get Denmark?
Thanks, Chun-Li's Pusu. Thanks, Chun-Li's Pusu.
didn't say no more links.
I didn't.
Also, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Mr. Force. Don't feed too much today.
Hey, laughing is pretty cool. It makes your day way better, you know? Try aiming. Try aiming. Oh no, dude. Try aiming, dude. Try aiming next time. Alright? That's a new one. Try aiming. See what I told you? You're always insulting someone and then the typo makes you look like the biggest fucking idiot, dude. Biggest idiot. Jesus, that was pretty good. Try aiming. Try aiming. Hey, you got me, you stupid bitch. You got lucky. Try aiming. That's just like Kojina. Damn, the same culprit.
I don't get it.
I won't. We can dive, actually. Watch this. Finish him. Finish him. Okay, that's worth.
Hey, it's fine. I got first blood.
Yo, careful. Yo, dude, don't go through. Don't go through.
Dude, it's fine. Chill.
What the fuck?
You're an idiot.
You died. Why did you do that?
Idiot.
What the fuck you mean I'm an idiot? You just walked through and died.
It really doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Odd, he didn't have ult, by the way.
Hold on.
That fight didn't have ult and he ulted me, so.
Fucking. Oh, we can dive, yeah. Oh no, you shouldn't have taken aggro.
You're an idiot.
What? Why did you take aggro? You were low.
You're an idiot. I didn't fucking tank aggro.
You fucking walked up and took
No,
aggro.
no, that's not what fucking happened, you
Why
idiot.
did you die?
Tank aggro?
You're a fucking idiot.
Sorry, I had to sit. Take aggro.
Oh, we can dive, yeah. Oh no, you shouldn't have taken aggro.
You're an idiot.
What? Why did you take aggro? You were low.
You're an idiot. I didn't fucking tank aggro.
You fucking walked up and took
No,
aggro.
no, that's not what fucking happened, you
Why
idiot.
did you die?
You're a fucking idiot.
Okay. Got all, but we can't take all.
This kid's cocky as fuck. He built Sheen.
Yeah.
So he's going to Iceborne Gauntlet first, so he's gonna waste all of his gold.
I mean, so long as you don't die.
Doesn't really matter if I die. He doesn't fucking do anything. I just half health him again.
He's about to kill you again.
He's fucking useless. He literally doesn't do anything.
He just made you back.
I was already below a quarter health from when we were fighting mid.
Oh! Damn, is he gonna kill
Hello,
you again?
Forsen. Post
No.
the video. Post it.
You look pretty dead to me.
You realize he doesn't do anything,
Thank you.
right?
Forsen, I have a very important announcement to make. So basically, Wait, what was I just going to say?
Joe Biden.
Wait. Then I remember. Oh!
Like, he's literally fucking useless.
He killed you again.
He literally doesn't do anything. He's fucking useless, and you don't understand that.
What's there to understand? What more could he
I
be
don't
doing?
understand how you think he's doing good, Ian. Like, there's literally nothing about him that's doing good right now.
He's
Literally not a
5-1.
single thing. What's your point?
Without CSing you?
What's your point? He literally doesn't do any damage at all.
He did enough to kill you 5
You realize I was below half health, right?
What
You're
did
so
damage
fucking dumb and oblivious to everything. Just fucking shut your mouth.
What did damage to you, Michael?
You're a fucking idiot.
What did damage?
You're a fucking idiot. You realize he
take
can't kill
damage
me,
by
right?
existing?
You realize he can't kill me, right?
He's killed you 5 times.
He hasn't killed me once.
Michael,
Get out.
lower your voice.
No.
Yeah. Fuck up.
Wow, Ian, this is fucking scary.
I mean, he's dropped you 5 times already. He might come for us and fuck us up soon. But fortunately, he hasn't realized that he can do that yet. You're already half health.
Okay, what's your point?
He's fucking wrecking you.
I really don't understand how you guys are dying to them. They don't do anything.
What, like the Malphite doesn't do anything when he's shitting on you?
He just really doesn't do anything.
I mean, he's got 6 kills now.
Okay, what's your point? He still doesn't do anything.
What's your definition of something?
How do you figure he's doing anything, Ian?
He's getting kills.
Where?
He took your tower. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Oh. Oh. Oh, he killed you.
Yeah, he's hacking like a motherfucker, too.
I thought he didn't do anything.
He doesn't.
And how'd he kill you?
He didn't.
I never seen this one.
Maybe one last gasp here for the Oilers. Bergeron fans on a pass. Steffen steals and he'll ice it. Oh, at least I thought he was gonna until he blew it. That's unbelievable. Here come the Oilers the other way, and Hemsky's loose. Hemsky, he scored! Can you believe what we just saw?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Patrick Steffen, you should be embarrassed for what you just did. That does not belong in the National Hockey League. And then the puck is turned over. Stoll gets the puck up, and shockingly, it's Ryan Smith. Alex Hemsky makes a remarkable move, and the Oilers somehow are going to send this game to overtime as Alex Hemsky's 7th goal of the season ties the game with 2 seconds left. That's the most embarrassing thing I've seen on the National Hockey League ice. And I don't know, I've been around the game 25 years at the pro level. That is unbelievable.
17 seconds remaining. Here's Bergeron fanning on his pass and then gave it away to Stefan, and he goes in, and he fell. And now here's a long pass off Sikora to Ryan Smith in front of Hemsky. Scores! Hemsky with 2 seconds to play in the 3rd period as Stefan really lost the game for the Stars. Well, he didn't lose it, but he had an empty net, and he...
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
Play.
Patrick Stefan, he is 2 feet in front of the net. He's got the wide open net, and he just casually goes to slide it in. It hops over his stick. Jared Stoll picks it up, and a long rink-wide pass, and all of a sudden the Oilers are in an offensive situation. The puck comes to Hemsky, and oh my, he does it again. Another beautiful goal by Alex Hemsky. He makes the move on Turco and beats him cleanly, and it is a tie game with 2 seconds remaining in this 3rd period.
Morley, all the Stars stopped skating.
They did.
The game was over.
They were going home. They were ready to go home.
They had the win in their pocket. They dropped the puck, and this one is going into sudden death overtime.
And 27th point, scored by number 83, Alex Hemsky.
-1 tooth on that guy.
If lightning is the anger of the gods, then the gods are concerned mostly about trees. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. A violent wind does not last for a whole morning. A sudden rain does not last for the whole day. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous.
I don't even know what that means.
The wise man is square but not sharp, honest but not maligning, straight but not severe, bright but not dazzling. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. If I had just a little bit of wisdom, I should walk the great path and fear only straying from it. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Ambition has one heel nailed in well, though she stretches her fingers to touch the heavens. When you are content to simply be yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. The difficult problems in life always start off being simple. Great affairs always start off being small. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Love is of all the passions the strongest, for it attacks simultaneously the head, the heart, and the senses. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is truly ready, the teacher will disappear.
Classic.
Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? Water is the softest thing, yet it can penetrate mountains and earth. This shows clearly the principle of softness overcoming hardness.
That's what your mother said last night. What?
Oh my god, wait, Daddy! Wait, that wasn't my SVL! Oh my god! No, I killed this, right? Surely I win this, no! I win this! Guys, you've seen me win these before, right? The Mad Donut! He will never expect the Mad Donut! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Tessa, what the fuck is up?
I need to wipe. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. You see? This is Nunu Snowball. This is how Nunu Snowball is supposed to work. Slow, fast. Wow! Really fast. But now, Nunu Snowball works like this. Slow, fast, slow. What is happening? Slow, medium. Freezed cucumber. Guys, it's too tight. I'm literally blasting as hard as I can with 2 fingers, but it's too tight. Microwave, or we're only losing games because Flash and exhaust abusers.
You fucking suck. You inting dog.
Now he doesn't have ult. Now he doesn't have ult. Twitch chat. He doesn't have ult. You ping me again. Ping me. Yeah. Are you good boy? Are you ducks? motherfucking Varför ett motherfucking retard motherfucker on this fucking bullshit. I can't do it anymore.
Let's check US match history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 11, 10, 13, 14 losses in a row. I'm gonna.
Jesus Christ.
I want you to think about a time that you may have been exposed to a little grade school child, let's say 7 or 8 years old, and that little kid has been caught doing something wrong or they've made a major blunder. When you try to talk with them about it, how common is it that they might say something like, well, I didn't do that, or someone else set it up and it was their fault, not mine, and they go into this excuse-making sense of denial. Well, when that happens, it can be annoying, and as you try to talk them through it, they may still have some struggles trying to admit what exactly happened, but then you walk away thinking, well, they're 7 years old. What if, though, you're not dealing with a 7-year-old child, but you're dealing with
what if they are actually telling the truth?
You're trying to talk about their mistakes or their foibles or their difficulties that they've been through in their life, and they do the exact same thing. Narcissists are known for using heavy amounts of denial, only the pathology that goes along with their style of denial is much more powerful than it is when it's a 7-year-old child. Narcissists do not have an acceptance of themselves. There are all sorts of things that are gurgling on the inside of themselves. There are all sorts of things that are part of their past that didn't play out well, but instead of saying, I accept the fact that I have a lot of pluses and minuses, and if you're going to get to know me, we're going to need to go into all of that. You won't hear a narcissist do that. And even if they're mistakes, or if they're blunders, or the facts about them are just well known, they'll still go into the denial phase. It's always somebody else's fault. I'm innocent. You can't say those things about me. If you want to talk with them about their history of difficult relationships, they can't go into that space other than tell you how awful those other individuals were. They offer you plenty of half-truths or secrets, or they go into heavy cover-up mode. Communication at the heart level is not going to happen because it's like, well, if we get too deep into that, then you might start seeing some of the cracks in my veneer, and we can't allow that to happen. You can see it, and you know that they're in this denial mode, and you can see that there's all sorts of things about themselves that they are not coming to terms with. It seems very clear to you, and yet that person is in massive denial. Narcissists are absurdly thin-skinned. They cannot, and when I say cannot, they cannot trust. They can't be open. They're deeply insecure, and that being the case, it prompts them to be controlling, and that's what you'll see. But that control is merely a cover for all of the
same one script for every single fucking one of his videos. Holy shit, man.
Themselves. And so this is why it's so common for you to hear all of this denial, and you won't hear certain words or phrases from them.
Oh my god. Zera lived 1 year, man. Says Forsen, Gargalon, God, Joe, Figgy, and Bridio. Leonard, Mr. White, Sorter, Subakroof, before Nuclear, and Enrique Tamina, thanks for 7. 4 years on Baskeroy, says XDD48. Musta Pasta, welcome back as well. Farah Zulu and Foxy.
Low Elo solo queue is completely different to normal League of Legends, and because of this you need to change the way you play drastically in order to match the elo that you're currently playing in. But almost no low elo player ever does this, and this is why they're still stuck in low elo. You're probably guilty of falling into the same trap that almost everyone has at some point. where you spent hours studying up on VODs and watching streams of Challenger and Pro level players. But every single time that you try to implement what they're doing into your own gameplay, it just doesn't seem to work out for you the same way that it did for them. A great example of this is the generic advice that high elo players give: aim for 10 CS per minute. Maybe you've done this before, but then you press tab and see that the entire enemy team just has so many kills, and you can't outcarry them because you missed all the early fights in an effort to try and get more farm. We know that high elo players mean well when they give advice, but the game just doesn't work the same way between ranks, and so the way that we teach the game between ranks shouldn't be the same either. Simple things that seem logical and maybe the objectively best play to make in a high elo game of League of Legends
this is what
may
I've
not
been
be the
telling
correct
you
play to make
all
anymore
along.
because of the chaotic nature of your games. So in this video, we'll highlight the 2 key trends that low to
High
mid-rank
elo,
solo queue games
fight
follow,
with
and then
team.
we'll show you how to abuse
Low
these trends
elo,
in order to know the difference between
never
what
play
the
with
right thing
team.
to do is, what the right thing to do is in your own games. That's because understanding the difference between the correct play and what you should actually do is what really matters the most for climbing. It's great knowing the theoretical best thing to do, as it teaches you the foundations of why you make most decisions, but the realistic approach where you adapt the fundamentals to your own elo is what actually gets you LP, and that's what Skill-Capped strives to do more than anyone else. We have actual challenger players who understand how the game should be played, but we have them play in lower elos or coach low elo players so they understand the struggles that you have to go through every single day. Skill-Capped has tons of courses specifically tailored to help you, like this low elo mistakes course, which covers
Does
the
it
most
have one
common
for,
mistakes in your bracket and how
versing
you
stream
can fix them.
snipers?
Obviously, that's just one of many.
Every game?
There's courses for every single role, macro, mechanics,
And how much
last
is
hitting,
that?
and so on. All of that is backed up by the insane 5-division rank up guarantee. So if you don't actively improve using Skill-Capped, you just simply get your money back. So if you want to sign up, just use the discount link below after the video. Games played at a lower rank follow 2 obvious trends compared to games played at higher ranks, and it is these trends that explain exactly how the game is different between these ranks. Now once you have the keys to open both of these metaphorical doors, you will be able to combine the knowledge from both of them in order to dramatically shift the way that you view the game. Now the first of these trends that you have almost definitely noticed in your own games is that games played at a lower elo average a much higher kill count than those played at higher ranks. And yes, this is because people in low and mid-range ranks fight for no reason, all of the time. But as you'll soon see, this knowledge is going to be your secret weapon. To see how you could possibly alter your gameplay to play around these trends, we have a replay played from one of my own students, played in Bronze 3, of an Urgot player who makes a mistake that almost every single solo queue player up until Diamond ends up making, but usually they end up blaming their teammates for. To set the stage, our main character Urgot is fed. And I mean really fed. He just capped off his laning phase with another solo kill, before running down top and taking a tier 1 tower, then suiciding to finish off the tier 2 tower for a massive influx of gold. In just 1 minute, Urgot has made 2,000 gold, and is incredibly strong in terms of items, and is only just 1 or 2 minions away from level 13, which would make him the highest level champion in the entire game. Now upon respawning after his death, Urgot is presented with a choice. He can go back to top lane in order to get more farm and solo XP from minions in a side lane, and threaten an unstoppable split push with his now complete hull breaker. Dragon is even coming up in 2 minutes, and the enemy team would have to send at least 2 to 3 members to try and stop this Urgot. This plan sounds amazing, and it honestly would be if Urgot was playing at a higher rank. Now look at the positioning of Urgot's teammates. All 4 of them are positioned far up on the map past the safety of their team's towers, in a position where there is a chance that they might try to start a fight. And this is the key difference between high and low elo. We already know that in lower elo, fights happen constantly, and for no reason. So it's not a question of if there will be a fight anymore. We already know that there will be one. With no objective up and no reason to fight, a fight starts anyway, as is the nature of playing in this rank. Orianna face checks a bush with 2 people in it, despite seeing
Story of my
above,
fucking
she
life,
just pushed
man.
it, and the enemy
Story of
Nocturne
my
themselves
life.
just randomly engage up mid for literally no reason. It's moments like this where low elo players sabotage their own ability to climb by saying things like, my Orianna shouldn't have face checked here, my team should have waited for my split push top. But someone who understands the trends of low elo knows that this fight will always take place, with the clue to this being how far up on the map Urgot's teammates are. With how strong our Urgot player is, he would have benefited immensely picking up multiple kills in this mid fight had he played to his elo and walked mid lane to join the inevitable fight, instead of going to top lane to fight some minions. Our Urgot player has a mindset that is completely wrong for his rank.
It's not completely wrong at all, because if there is a team fight in the bot and they have to fight 4v5, you can get an inhib on that. It's not like the team can, it's not like the enemy team can use their power play to their advantage, right? Because they have shit decision making after they win a team fight. They're like, oh, either they go Baron, or some half-assed Baron, or some people teleport back. They never actually get value from winning team fights. So if you can get value by taking an inhib, that's a guaranteed value, no matter what happens afterwards. So it's not actually bad to do that in this, you know.
That almost every player who's stuck in his elo has, that is made most obvious in games where you're ahead. When ahead, you possess more damage and more tools, which makes it easier for you to kill opponents when you look for a play, as well as making you more likely to pick up kills and get a bigger reward when you go to a potential fight. Now this is the key piece of information that almost everyone is missing in a low rank. When you are fed, you benefit more from the chaos of high kill games. And when playing in a lower rank, it is not a question of if there will be a fight, it is a certainty, and you should be playing in order to be involved in as many fights as possible in games where you and your teammates are strong. To see how quickly you can adjust your mindset to this new way of thinking, we're going to show you the next sequence of the game, and we're going to see if you can come to the correct decision, remembering that this game is played at Bronze 3. Now in the aftermath of the fight we just witnessed, Urgot's teammates are either dead, recalling, or in the case of his jungler, safely farming some camps on his team side of the map. Dragon is also spawning in 1 minute from now, so what do you think our Urgot should do here?
They should definitely...
Now based on the
Wait, you don't even give us information of how many of the enemies are alive. You're supposed to be a fucking coach? Are you retarded? You have no... All of them is alive? You said that?
Easier for you to kill games, and when playing in a lot, remembering that to this new way of thinking, we're going to show you the next sequence of the game, and we're going to see if you can come to the correct decision, remembering that this game is played at Bronze 3. Now in the aftermath of the fight we just witnessed, Urgot's teammates are either dead, recalling, or in the case of his jungler, safely farming some camps on his team side of the map.
Was no info. You don't know how many of the enemy team is alive. Aftermath of the fight. Where is it at?
From the chaos of high kill games, and when playing in a lower rank, it is not a question of if there will be a fight.
We don't know
it
what
is a
fight
certainty,
it is
and
they're
you should be
talking
playing
about.
in order to be involved in as many
Is it
fights
this
as
fight?
possible in games where you and your teammates are strong. To see how quickly you can adjust your mindset to this new way of thinking, we're going to show you the next sequence of the game.
That's no, it's not information. You're stupid.
FGGDS donated 89 pence through Super Chat.
Oh no.
Frez WRLD donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Let's go!
Mr. Beast donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Big Black Monkey Boy, Big
Mr. Beast!
I don't think that was the real Mr. Beast. Hey, Adrian, for 4 years. Wow, 4 years, no progress. Can you play sport? Thank you very much. Smiley face, XD. I have already. Great times. Should have checked tier 3. Hackatory's thing for 3 years, man. Pac-Man. Alright, boys. We're good. I'm gonna show you today. I'm serious mode now. Today is it's crazy. We're gonna